Have you ever met someone who wasn't particularly good-looking, didn't tell amazing stories, didn't even talk that much, but somehow you just liked them instantly? It's like they had this invisible power, a natural charm that made everyone around them feel good. And then, there are people who seem to have the opposite effect. No matter how hard they try, their jokes don't land, their stories feel forced, and their presence feels kinda awkward. Why is that? Why do some people just have this magnetic way of talking, while others don't? Is it something you're born with? Is it luck, personality, or is it a skill you can actually learn? The truth is, science says, being charming in conversation isn't about being funny or smart or having the perfect words. It's about making people feel safe, seen, and special. And the crazy part? Most of us get this wrong every single day. We think we need to impress people by talking about ourselves, our stories, our opinions, our jokes. But the people who are truly charming, they do the exact opposite. They ask good questions. They listen deeply. They reflect your emotions back to you, and they make you feel like you're the most important person in the room. In this video, we're going to break down why some people are instantly likable, what mistakes kill your charm in conversation, and 3 powerful techniques anyone can use to be more charming, starting today. And trust me, once you understand how this works, you'll never look at conversation the same way again. Let's get into it. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Most people are not boring. They just talk in boring ways. And it's not because they're bad people, it's because nobody ever taught us how to connect in conversation. Let me show you the 3 biggest mistakes that secretly destroy your charm without you even realizing it. Mistake number 1. Talking too much about yourself. We all do this. We get nervous, we try to fill the silence. So we start talking about us. Oh yeah, that reminds me of my story. Let me tell you what I think. But here's the problem. Every time you make the conversation about you, you take attention away from the other person. And people don't remember the details of your story. They remember how you made them feel. Mistake number 2. Fake listening. Have you ever had someone nod their head while you're talking, but you know they're not really listening? Maybe they're just waiting for their turn to talk, or checking their phone, or looking around the room. Nothing kills connection faster than fake listening, because people can feel when you're not present. Mistake number 3. Trying too hard to be funny. Humor is great, but forced jokes? Cringe. Real charm isn't about making people laugh at you. It's about making them feel comfortable enough to laugh with you. And here's the craziest part. The most likable people aren't trying to perform, they're just fully present. So if you've been making these mistakes, don't worry, we all have. The good news is, being charming is a skill, and like any skill, you can learn it. Coming up, I'm going to show you 3 simple techniques that instantly make people feel connected to you. And once you start using them, people will start saying things like, wow, I love talking to you. I feel like I've known you forever. Technique number 1. Be interested, not interesting. One of the biggest secrets to being charming is making the conversation about the other person, not you. You see, most people try to impress others by talking about their own achievements or opinions. But guess what? People don't care about your accomplishments unless you make them feel heard first. Here's how to do it. Instead of thinking, what can I say to impress them? Ask yourself, what can I ask them to make them feel important? Ask open-ended questions like, what's been the highlight of your week? How did you get into that? It sounds interesting. Real-life example, think about Oprah Winfrey. Her secret isn't about being famous or telling her own stories. It's about making her guests feel like the entire world is focused on them when they speak. Her interviews are about the guest, not about Oprah. Technique number 2, use light touch humor. Humor is one of the quickest ways to break the ice, but it has to be done right. The best charm comes from being light-hearted, not trying to force a laugh. Think of it like seasoning in cooking. A little goes a long way. Here's how you can add humor without trying too hard. 1. Self-deprecating humor works wonders. You don't need to be the class clown. Sometimes just laughing at your own small mistakes makes you more relatable. I swear, I spend more time looking for my keys than actually using them. 2. Keep it situational. Instead of trying to come up with a joke, just comment on something happening around you. Wow, this coffee is so strong, it could wake up a bear from hibernation. If the coffee is super strong. Real life example. Look at President Obama. His speeches were often peppered with witty remarks, but never forced. He would make light jokes, laugh at his own quirks, and it made people feel at ease. Technique number 3. Mirror and label emotions. Here's the most powerful technique for creating deep connection, and it's easier than you think. It's called mirroring and labeling emotions. What that means is you reflect back what the person is feeling and name it for them. It makes them feel understood instantly. For example, if someone says, "I've had such a stressful day at work," you can respond with, "It sounds like you've been really overwhelmed today." That small act of acknowledging their feelings makes them feel heard. Another example, if someone is excited about a new project, you can mirror that by saying, "You seem so excited. What's the project about?" Real life example, Fred Rogers, better known as Mr. Rogers, was a master at this. He didn't just ask questions, he would often mirror the emotions of the kids on his show. He would say, "You seem really happy about that," or "That sounds like it's making you feel sad," and it's why people felt so comfortable with him. Final thoughts. Charm is a skill you can master. So now you know the secret sauce to being charming. 1. Be interested in others. 2. Use light humor. 3. Mirror and label emotions. The best part, these techniques don't require you to change who you are. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to be more present and genuinely curious about the people around you. It's that simple. So next time you're in a conversation, try one of these techniques. Make someone feel heard. Make them smile. And watch how your charm grows. If you start applying these tips, I promise you'll see a difference. People will want to talk to you more. They'll feel comfortable and connected. And soon, you'll be the one everyone wants to have a conversation with. Remember, charm is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. So next time you're in a conversation, think about how you can make the other person feel seen, heard, and appreciated. Because when people feel good around you, they'll want to keep talking to you. And that's the true power of charm. I hope you found these tips useful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And it lets me know you want to see more content like this. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on a new video. We've got a lot more coming your way on how to level up your life, from communication tips to psychology hacks and beyond. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know. What's the most charming thing someone has ever said to you? Or what's one tip you think works best to charm people? I'll be reading and responding to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay charming.